All right. I'm expecting peak. I'm expecting peak, y'all. Nothing less, bruh. Been following Phantom Blade for a minute. We can do a review of season 2 of 97. I mean, I can. I was just very disappointed. I thought it ended really poorly. That's what I think. I thought it started off really strong, but ended poorly, bro. Trying to fix my game, bro. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, here we go. Oh, shit.
Extinguish the flame. See what burns beneath. Drop the blade. Let true steel speak. No shame. No
Hey,
shadow.
Frank gifted 5 subs. Thanks, Frank.
Yet it moves through all. That's the path to know.
You notice Marvel's Wolverine is in that state of play. They didn't do a state of play for Wolverine.
Who are you?
Donnie Yen, bro. They're about to cook.
Hello, everyone. I'm Donnie Yen, creative consultant for Phantom Blade Zero, and the actor behind Mo Yuan, a formidable martial arts master. I want players around the world to enter our wuxia world driven by old grudges, shifting alliances, and the confrontations that forge its legends. Rooted in the traditions of Chinese martial arts, Phantom Blade Zero embraces bold imaginations and distinct cultural elements to create a new aesthetic we call Kung Fu Punk.
Kung Fu Punk. Bro, this is game of the year. I hope everyone knows it. This is game of the year, fam. R.I.P. to Hayden Panettiere. Yeah, R.I.P. to her. Damn. Game of the year over GTA 6? Are you crazy? No, because there's a cutoff for Game of the Year. I think GTA 6 comes out too late to be considered for a Game of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But this is definitely winning the action game. This is definitely beating Marvel's Wolverine. It just is what it is.
Hi everyone, I'm Soulframe, the creator and director of Phantom Blade Zero. Today, I'm inviting you into our universe. A
Can
dark
they just give
wuxia
us a
epic
demo, please?
filled with mystery, vendettas, and lightning-fast wordplay.
I think maybe a demo would probably hurt the game. Lucas, be careful. I heard Caboose
You
put
play
out a
as Soul,
contract.
once the Order's most feared blade.
Ain't nobody worried about shields, bro.
After being set up for your leader's murder, you are betrayed by the people you once fought beside.
What?
Damn.
What have I done?
What have
In the final duel against your childhood blood brother, Zuo Shang, a blade is driven through your heart.
You're late.
Oh my god.
Let's get started already.
Yeah, we may have to do original audio for this.
The mysterious healer, the flesh sculptor, restores your life, but with a fatal condition. You have exactly 66 days to live.
66 days to live. Damn.
Survival means finding a cure hidden in the chaos ahead, but the hunt will force you to confront the rod beneath your betrayal and a scheme massive enough to break the entire Wulin. The Wulin is a martial underworld forged in blood and belief. You will walk among the last guardians of righteousness, the fallen who surrendered to darkness,
Give me the
and
game
the lost
already.
warriors found by broken codes. Each choice you make here will fracture your trajectory and reshape your fate. 66 days, that's all the time you have. But you won't be alone. Martial artists from across the Wulin have gathered in Pangzhen, turning the town into a deadly trap of rival factions, hidden malice, and deadly schemes.
The girl's nothing.
You think
but
releasing a
shell.
demo would hurt the hype?
She'll never be the same.
As you uncover the grim secrets buried here, you will realize some things matter far more than survival, and that some enemies can never be defeated by the sword alone.
Master Soul has entered Pangzhen. It seems the flesh sculptor's tainted hearts
I wish we could get a
has
physical copy.
restored his
Bro,
strength.
don't even
Changing the
remind
game.
me.
May not be such a bad thing. I'm looking forward to his next move.
The Phantom World is a stage for the style we call Kung Fu Punk, where traditional Kung Fu collides with steampunk machinery and body modification. Your journey takes you through intricate but surreal landscapes, leading you deep into the heart of Pangzhen and its surrounding villages, valleys, lakes, and shadowed territories, including a valley overrun by ruthless bandits, an abandoned warehouse filled with hanging puppets, where a dark ritual seems to be taking place. A steam-powered iron tower built for some kind of dark experiment. And a vast lake, which Soul must navigate aboard a peculiar high-speed vessel. Your journey is guided by 8 authentic hand-painted Chinese ink wash maps. In complex regions, they offer only a rough sense of direction, leaving you to explore and uncover hidden secrets.
We may play a
These
Black
maps
Flag after
seamlessly
this.
connect into a single world, where bells enable fast travel between discovered locations.
Okay.
Phantom
Honestly,
Blade
I've seen
Zero
enough
is
of
not
this,
an
like-
open world game, nor is it a linear adventure from beginning to end.
Just give me the game.
Instead, every corner has been meticulously handcrafted, filled with countless surprises and secrets waiting to be discovered.
What I think of Lancer? I didn't hate it. I'm gonna do a review of it, but I
As you
didn't hate it.
explore Phantom Blade Zero, you will discover hidden enemies,
Wasn't a
side
fan of
quests,
Bandy.
rare treasures, and crucial
But
story
I think that may be a
clues.
misdirect.
In Phantom Blade Zero, combat is the driving force. Every weapon is forged from martial folklore, cinematic legacy, and ancient tradition. Soul wields a massive arsenal of 30 primary weapons alongside 25 secondary
30?
weapons known as Phantom Edges.
Primary weapons? Fam, what? There's no way each weapon
For example,
has
the
distinct
Drunken
animation.
Sword style builds drunken energy, enhancing Soul's evasiveness while swaying and staggering with every strike. The White Serpent and Crimson Viper twin blades work in tandem. The length of the White Serpent allows you to fling the Crimson Viper outward for ranged attacks. The fluid steel of the Soft Snake Sword coils around an opponent's guard, striking targets cleanly and even slicing through incoming
There's no way
threat-based
they have
attacks
30.
in air.
30 weapons
However,
with 30 different
the
animations.
light blade won't be enough against heavy shields, and
That would be
relying on
insane.
swords alone will turn the fight into a punishing struggle. Crushing those defenses requires the brutal momentum of iron fists and hammers.
Holy shit. Do you know how long that would take to animate?
The Tiger Cannon can blast apart distant enemy formations with a single shot, or ignite self-destructing enemies before they get close. And when bladed weapons fall
Yeah, that's
short
30
against
primary
a swarm
weapons.
of savage dogs,
They said
the
25
flame-spewing
secondary
Flaming
weapons as
Mane
well.
makes quick walk of them all.
Like, that's insane.
Mastery goes far deeper than basic attributes.
Why are they blurring it?
Upgrading a
control?
weapon unlocks distinct forms and techniques, carving out a unique combat philosophy.
Wait, what? There's upgrade to all weapons? I know they didn't say that. Hold on, I know they didn't. Come on now, stop it. There's no way they have over, what, 50 plus weapons with all upgrades? Fam, what?
You will never worry about a newly acquired weapon being too weak. With the Reforging Talisman, you can reset the weapon's level, recover all invested materials, and immediately reinvest them into your new gear.
Man. So they want you to explore which weapon you feel comfortable with. Bruh, what? 30 weapons, that's a lot. Bro, there's more than 30 weapons. That's the whole point. There's 30, I believe he said 30 primary, then 25 secondary.
Ways to experience the story.
So that's 55 weapons.
Wayfarer mode is intuitive and cinematic,
All
letting
with
anyone
upgrades?
feel like a kung fu master. But for those seeking a true challenge, Hellwalker mode brings in core fighting game mechanics. Bosses won't rely on fixed patterns. They react to your spacing, punish your whiffs, and adapt to your habits in real time.
Oh, damn. Adaptive learning for bosses? Well, we already know which setting we're gonna go as, bro. Oh, shit.
For the ultimate test, unlock
this?
66 days mode. Unlike the other difficulty settings, this mode turns Soul's 66-day countdown into a literal gameplay timeline.
Oh, what? Oh, that's interesting.
It features the intensity of Hellwalker, but
This
every
looks like
defeat
cancer.
costs
Oh,
you
damn!
precious time.
Oh, it says, look,
If the
you see
clock
that?
is 0, it is permanent
Damn,
death.
permanent death? Nah, I'm good, fam. That's crazy.
Our ultimate goal
That's
is to
insane.
draw
I
from
would-
the
I would
deep
shoot
well
myself
of
if that
authentic
happened.
Chinese folk arts and martial arts, infusing them into the sleek, visceral aesthetic
I
we
hate shit
call
like
Kung
this, bro.
Fu Punk.
I hate shit like this. It reminds
To
me
show
of
you what
the
that looks like in motion,
the writing
please
with,
take a look
Yotai.
at this boss encounter.
Well, I guess this is to get a boss encounter, so it's different. All right, that's fair. I thought it was like something he does at every ritual. Never mind. For a boss unlock. Bro, this game is about to cook so hard. if Grand Theft Auto 6 applies for Game of the Year, it's gonna be between this and Grand Theft Auto 6. Bro, give me this fucking game already. Oh my god, he's getting fucking cooked, bro. Whoever's played is getting wrecked. This made us, god dang, bro. The choreography of the movie is just nice. Use the water weapon. Makes sense. Wait, what? Yo. Bruh. Was that like attached to his face? Oh, I hate these second tier bosses, bro. These two-faced bosses, bro, are cancer. The Lion Dance Grandmaster's Final Dance. God, dog. Now, if I say I want something as cool as this for Wolverine or Spider-Man, people are gonna be like, just be happy, bro. You got lightning? Wait, what? Oh my god. This is gonna take ages to do. Oh, he stole... Holy shit, he stole the head of the... What is this game? What am I looking at? How the hell do we go from this to Wolverine of BAM! BAM! Like, come on, y'all! Stop playing with me! Can we give the Eastern devs like all our IPs, please? I want to see an Eastern dev do a Spider-Man game or a Hulk game. Hell, if Insomniac has Marvel, let an Eastern dev have DC then. Let them do a Superman game. God dang, he did his ass whooped. Bro, if they're showing us all these bosses, I feel like we're gonna have Dark Souls amount of bosses.
Massive endeavor, and the support from our community has allowed us to build the exact.
We're
game
about to
we
get an
envisioned.
insane level of bosses.
It's our way of paying tribute to tradition, while bringing it to life as an immersive experience for players all over the world.
Bro, I'm sweating.
Now, this is just a quick glimpse of Phantom Blade
Yes,
Zero.
that's what I was afraid
There's
of.
much more for you to explore, and you may even
That's what I was
cross paths
afraid of.
with the character I play along the way.
That's what I was afraid of. We're just not... They're showing a whole bunch of bosses. That means there are crap more than these.
Where none expect.
God dang, bro. Game of the year. Just give it to them. Game of the year. What are we talking about?
Blade is breath.
You channel it into a steel, turning any blade into a divine weapon. That's the path to know. Pre-order now.
Pre-order now. Alright, Donnie. Let's fucking go. Let's go, bruh. Just give me the game. I wish they had given a demo, to be honest with you. I wish they had given a demo. God, this looks so fucking cool. This looks so badass. That was the demo boss. Wrap it up. Game of the year. Game of the year is taking the best action game. We already know that. Wolverine doesn't stand a chance. It's probably taking the best music, best soundtrack. I wanted a little bit more for the state of play, to be honest with you. I wanted a little bit more, but I get it. They're like, this is all you gonna get, bro. This is all you gonna get. I want a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. I would have preferred a demo, but I think a demo probably would have spoiled us. I think a demo probably would have killed all the hype, to be honest with you, because people would have been like, yo, this is fucking awesome. This is freaking awesome. I remember when what was it? NBA Street Volume 2 had a demo. Bro, I was playing that all day. It was just a demo. I was just playing it all day. Definitely a great gift before Halloween. Facts. Facts. It's great, but it's no mixtape. GTA 6 clears? Fam, how are you saying GTA 6 clears? And we haven't seen any gameplay of GTA 6. We don't even have a gameplay. Do you understand they made $1 billion on pre-orders with no gameplay? What are we talking about? You guys, see, this is why we can't have nice things. This is precisely why we can't have nice things. You have freaking shills telling you to just be happy and consume product. And then you have mofos who are pre-ordering a digital fucking game. Why pre-order a digital fucking game? That's so insane to me. What? And the fact that they made billions of dollars off of pre-orders for a digital game? Fam, what are we talking about? Of course PlayStation's like, yeah, we're not going physical anymore. We're going to go digital. Y'all say y'all going to do something, but y'all not really going to do it. Bro, they need to announce a physical copy of this game, man. This is some bullcrap. We need a physical copy of this game. Lucas, just be happy. Oh, I missed it. You deleted the message before I could read it. Please call out more content. I mean, I don't see a lot of people shilling for this game, bro. I really don't. How do we go from this to Marvel's Wolverine? Like, come on, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And the fact that you're going to say, who cares? Like, bro, when he said that, I wanted to smack the dog shit out of him. Because that's the reason why video game industry isn't taken seriously. Because people are like, it's a video game. Like, what? It's a video game. Like, bro, the video game industry rivals the fucking, the movie industry, bro. People, like, how do you say it's a video game being dismissive of a game when Spider-Man 2 put in $300 million? I'm sorry, Caboose, do you have $300 million to into the video game? Like, that's so dismissive of the animators, of the texture artists, of the level designs, of the voice actors, of like everyone who comes into play of creating is just a video game. Do you know how much of a fuck you that is to the industry? To everyone who works in the industry of trying to belittle, the product as it's just a video game? Like, who cares? Man, this is why I can't stand people. Like, if you've never worked in the industry, or if you've never like done anything close of any type of artistic level, like if you can't even draw, like shut the fuck up, honestly. Just shut the fuck up. You are in no way. This is the issue I have with influencers, is that they're influencers, right? They're influencers. There's a difference between an influencer and a critic. Two very different things. An influencer is going to do exactly what he does. Oh my God! Whoa! Ah! Now you notice I didn't lose my shit during this gameplay. I was like, yo, this is fucking cool, right? This is fucking dope. I like to see it. An influencer, you want to know what an influencer do? Oh my God, bro! Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God, I can't wait! Oh my God! Ah! Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you guys? And how they get paid? You want to know how they get paid? They get flown out like fucking whores that they are. They get flown out like the whores they are. They get the video footage, right? We'll play our game since you enjoy it so much. Oh my God, I can't wait. Thank you so much. And then they tell everyone how awesome the game is. Oh my God, guys, did you play? Oh my God, Gotham Knights was amazing. Oh my shit. Oh, Suicide Squad. Oh my God, it looks so good. Oh my God. Oh, Anthem. Oh my God. Whoa, it's so crazy. High Guard. Guys, did you play High Guard? Holy shit. I think High Guard is getting too much hate, okay? If we're going to be honest. I think there are a lot of haters right now hating on High Guard, okay? But High Guard is really fun. You got to play it for yourself. Don't listen to the haters. Go play High Guard right now. Yo, Marathon. Marathon. Oh my God. Marathon. Did you play Marathon? Holy, did you see the gun? Oh, man, it's going to be really good, guys. Don't listen to the haters. Every single fucking game, bro. That's gotta be tiring, bro. That's gotta be tiring. You hype for every motherfucking game, every game? Really? And then when it comes to the criticism, it's like, well, you know what? It didn't reach the bar that I was expecting to. It's a really good game. It's a fun game. But, I think it could have done better in certain aspects. It's like, holy shit, bro. Be a human for once. Be a human for once and not a corporate fucking cocksucker. Like, hold on, just so we can compare, do y'all remember, where is it, Marvel, Wolverine, bro, I just saw this again, and it got me even more upset. I saw it again, and it got me even more upset, because you have to understand, this is what they released to us. They released this to us, bro. Check this out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, what? No, this isn't it. Bro, this is the footage they released to us, bro. Do you understand? Like, during the running segment, fam, I kid you not, during the running segment, the enemies, they disappear, but they're they have like pools of blood, like I don't know what it is. But it's like leftovers from their body is just floating in the air. And I'm like, what? How did someone not catch this? How did someone not catch this? Caboose should call on disagreement day or join the panel. Will never happen. Bro, where is it? Hold on. I couldn't believe it because I was like, there's no fucking way they're showing this, bro. Hold on. I'm trying to find like the full footage of the running segment. Not that running segment. Like the beginning of the game. Where is it? Is this it? Gosh dog it. I'm trying to find it if anybody has it. No, that's not it. It's like the beginning run segment. I just couldn't believe that they I just couldn't believe it that they were showing us it. Because usually, right, there are people who go over this. They're like, okay, let me, make sure there's no errors or anything like that. This is footage they released to the public, and it still had bugs in it. Like, how are you releasing buggy footage to the public and then upset that people are looking at it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Watch this. Y'all not gonna believe this. Y'all see the enemies? Can y'all see the enemies? Let me see if I can max. Can y'all see the enemies right there? Y'all see the enemies right there? Y'all see the enemies right there? So you see how, like, missiles come and they get exploded? Right? Y'all see how missiles come and they get exploded? Bruh. Fam, do y'all see that shit? Do y'all see that? Bruh, do y'all see that? Fam. Do you see that? That floating thing? That's the enemy. All of them are floating. That one right there is floating. That one right there is floating. Fam, this isn't footage they released. Y'all think I'm joking. This is footage they released. Look, do you see it? You can see it right here. That's floating. You can see it as you run by. This is floating. Because people are like, what the hell is that? That's apparently, I don't know, the leftovers to the enemy that apparently just got stuck in the capsule. You see all the blood, right? You see all the blood. That's the enemy, bro. You think I'm joking? Because I was like, what the hell is that? Why is it just floating like that? I was like, oh, those are the pieces from the enemies that are supposed to be, you know, going out, right? Because look, those are the enemies. 1, 2, you have 3, 4, right? 2 and 2 over here. Missiles hit. Fam, it's still right there. It's still visible. They're still visible, bro. This is what they released to us. Now, if we say, what the hell is this? Why are you nitpicking, bro? Why are you nitpicking? Fam, what? This is supposed to be a finished product, and you got a whole ass fucking a glob floating in the air? What? What? Is this what we doing? I just, it's embarrassing, bro. It's just embarrassing. It's coming from this to that, it's like night and day. It's like night and day. Now, what people eventually have to admit is that Insomniac is in that studio. And that's what people have tacitly just said, essentially. They just said, you know, Insomniac, you're not going to get next level quality from Insomniac. And I'm like, shouldn't that make everyone who works at Insomniac feel like shit? Like, right? If you work at a studio and people are expecting like bare bones, you know, gameplay from you, why would you work there? I don't understand. Like, why would you work there? So you're essentially the McDonald's? You're the McDonald's of gaming? Right? I don't have a problem if they do that with Ratchet and Clank. Do that with Ratchet and Clank, by all means, okay? I understand. Do that with, what's the other game? Do that with Sunset Overdrive, by all means, okay? I ain't got a problem if you want to be the McDonald's of, you know, of the industry, but don't do that with fucking Wolverine. Don't do that with IPs that have a strong fan base. Don't do that with Spider-Man. Don't do that with the X-Men, right? That's all I'm saying. If you want to put out slop or if you want to put out low effort, you know, gameplay, I have no problem with that. Because not everyone can be a Naughty Dog. I understand that. I genuinely understand that. Do I believe they have the talent to go above and beyond? Me personally, I do believe they do. Now, given the recent layoffs and people leaving the company, I don't know, right? I don't know. Because usually in a company, in every company, there's usually a few star players, right? If you've ever worked in any industry, you know there's a few star players that actually lead the team, okay? So I don't know if the few star players have left. Brian Horton, I think he was a pretty solid player. He's the one that gave us Miles Morales and refined, you know, the trick system and everything. He was giving us Wolverine until the hack, and he said deuces, and then went to Zero. I forgot the other game that eventually got canceled. So I don't know what he's doing now. That's got to be crazy. To leave a studio to go to another studio, and the studio's game that you were working on gets canceled. But if that's what you want to be, fine. Then Marvel should give their IP to another studio, right? Because we're seeing studios, bro, fam, what are we talking about? Marvel Rivals, weren't they a mobile gaming? I know Phantom Blade Zero did mobile gaming. The studio that did not Phantom Blade Zero, the studio that did what's it called? Stellar Blade. The studio that did Stellar Blade was a mobile game company, fam. Like, you're telling me a mobile game company is coming out with more heat than Insomniac Studios? Wrap it up, fam. Shut down the studio. Or give the studio Spyro, right? I think Insomniac Games is great for Spyro. I think Insomniac Games is great for like the Looney Toony, cartoony, give them Dax and Jack and Dexter. Give them whatever. Give them, I don't have them work with Nintendo for all I care. But when it comes to like this is, don't you want? Because it reminds me of like the movie industry. Because everybody was laughing at like Batman and Robin. Everyone thought that Batman was goofy, and Batman fans were like, "Fam, we want a Batman movie, bro. This character is serious. Why do y'all keep giving us Batman Forever, Batman and Robin? Why do y'all keep giving us these goofy, cartoony, representations of this character?" Wasn't until Christopher Nolan, he took it to the next level. Where it was like, yo, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, where people are like, oh shit, okay, damn, okay, this is pretty fire, right? So all I'm asking is the same thing that happened with the Batman game, with Rocksteady, right? Rocksteady changed it, fam, switched it up with Batman. Why can't we have that with Spider-Man? Why can't we have that with Wolverine? Why? There's nothing stopping us from having it. The only thing that's stopping us is creativity and the right studio. That's it. You can't tell me that. Because we had a mobile game studio create Stellar Blade. Now, I have my faults with Stellar Blade, but you can't say that it was pretty well polished, pretty solid. For their first game out, Insomniac Studios has been doing games, console games, for quite some time, bro. For quite some time. So to simply just say, who cares, it's a video game, and to dismiss it is foolishness, bro. It's foolishness. So all I'm saying, we should be expecting more. We should expect more. And if we can't expect more from Insomniac, that's fine. Give them a different IP. Stop giving them heavy hitters, bro. You keep on giving them heavy hitters, and then we see what freaking awesome gameplay looks like. We see what awesome gameplay looks like, and we're just like, we'd like to have some of that, please. Can we have a little bit of that? And you have these shields telling you, hey, stop nitpicking. Just be happy. Just be happy. How can I be happy when we got, Rocksteady putting out The Dark Knight? Apparently they're coming out with another Batman game. If they come out with Batman Beyond, shut it down. It's game over. If they come out with a Superman game, shut it down. It's game over. So I'm just saying, how can you not cook with a $300 million plus budget? What the fuck are we talking about? How can you not cook with a $300 million plus budget? What? Huh? Can someone make it with a $300 million plus budget and a crazy IP? An insane IP. You have everything going for you, bro. You have everything going for you. You got an insane IP, Spider-Man, Wolverine, the X-Men, Venom. Insane IPs. And the budget is insane. The budget's insane too. The budget's crazy too. And you telling me you can't cook? You telling me the best you can come up with is web wings that go into web tunnels? That's automated for you? You tell me that's the best you can do? Bam, that's cool. I don't have a problem with it. Give it to another studio. Insomniac Games, if that's the best you can cook with $300 million in 5+ years, right? It's not like they were starting from scratch. They had Spider-Man 1 and they had Miles Morales. They weren't starting from scratch for Spider-Man 2. And if you know anything about game development, doing web wings is not that difficult, fam. That took them maybe what? A month tops? A month tops? There are no web wing attacks. There are no special web wing transitions, right? So I'm just like, okay, if that's what you're telling me, that's the best you can do, great, fine. Let's give this IP to someone else who can cook, right? Give this IP to someone else who can cook. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If y'all are like, hey, this is the best Insomniac can do and just be happy, okay, great, then fine. Give Insomniac Sly Cooper, give Insomniac Sunset Overdrive 2. I think I would love to see a Sunset Overdrive 2 sequel, to be honest with you. I would love to see that. Give them the funny hee ha ha stuff. Because even the graphics, if you look at the cutscenes, they don't even hold up. They just don't hold up. They're just not. Look at the lack of detail in the suit. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? I just like, come on. I'm just saying we deserve better, bro. These IPs deserve better than Last Stand, and through him going shirtless with adamantium to fully clothed again. Like, we deserve better, bro. Wolverine deserves better, fam. That's all I'm saying. Because anytime, what people always say, they're like, well, what can you do, bro? What are some ideas you have? And I'm like, fam, you give me $300 million and a team, a 50+ team of people, or 100, because these teams at 300 million, you're looking at least 100 people, bro. At least 100 people, bare minimum 100 people, right? Who are working on the game. You give me that budget, I got you, fam. Because I'm thinking, you want to know what something, I should do another video on like improvements that could be made. But like, look at the graphics. What is this? What is this bullshit? One thing that stuck out was like the lack of visual effects. I'm like, what? This looks horrible. The visual effects in and of itself. Like when what? It's 2026, and you got us doing QTEs for an arm wrestle event. And it's not even, listen, it's, as an animator, usually you would have like some type of struggle with it, right? Some type of struggle so that it's not a smooth, linear, boring animation. Fam, this is a linear animation, bro. Look at this. What are you doing? It's a linear animation, right? So you want to know how you set this up in like Unreal? I'll tell you because I'm doing it right now for my game. Well, not this, but you have two poses, right? You have a beginning pose and you have an end pose. That's it. That's it. That's all they did here. A beginning pose and an end pose. And then they program it to the little button press. So little button press, that's why it's so linear. Because in an actual arm wrestle, you're going to have some back and forth, some struggle. So they're so fucking lazy that you can't even animate a struggle in between. It's just straight up linear A to B. That's beyond triggering to me as an animator. I'm be honest with you. That's beyond triggering. Look, I mean, just, you tell me. Look at this. It'll just, look. What is that? What? And then I don't get this. Why is there a big ass blast? What is this red? Why is it glowing like that? Can someone explain that to me? Like, who's the visual effects artist here? They should be fired. Why is it glowing like that? Do you want to know how you change this? I'll tell you how you change this. It's very simple. These are simple tweaks. That's what I'm saying. Simple tweaks. You give them a gun that has a charge up ability, right? So you don't have this stupid fucking gimmicky visual effects right here. You give them a gun that actually charges up, right? So it'll go, so that the player, because the reason why you have this is so the player can be, notified, hey, they're about to shoot. That's the reason why you have this. But Why the fuck is there a circle around it? He's not Spider-Man. So the way you give that it's immersive to the environment is that you give them a charged shotgun. You give them a charged gun so that it's natural to the game. So that the gun, this super, amazing mutant gun, it starts charging up. It lights up so the player can see, oh, they're about to fire, and then bam. Versus this stupid little, because it's this, you guys understand this is the same graphic that they've used all over. And I get there, you want to have some consistency with the art style, but no, this is not how you do it. Like, why is it, what? Like, that's crazy to me. And then this kick. Bro, that's the Spider-Man. Bro, that's the Spider-Man dodge. Y'all do know that, right? That's the that's the Spider-Man dodge. Y'all don't believe me? It's just blown up. They're asset swiping, bro. Swapping. Spider-Man dodge. Was it? Perfect dodge. Where it is? Where is this? Fam. You tell me. You tell me. Huh? They just took it and made it bigger. What is this? What? Like what? Huh? Come on, y'all. I'm just saying, bro. We deserve better. That's all I'm saying. We deserve better. We just it's a triple A game. What is this fucking, like, what is this? Is he butt fucking him? Like, this is footage they gave us. This is footage they gave us. This is what 300 million gets you. Gay security guards. Now, what's happening, if I had to guess, is the capsule is colliding with the other capsule, which is causing him to be pushed forward. Right? That's why. So his feet aren't moving. That's the capsule is causing the other capsule to be pushed forward. That's what's happening. Usually in situations like that, you would have a collision that notifies, hey, move out the way. But that's too much for Insomniac. I don't like, what is this? What fam, what is this visual effect, bro? What is that? I don't even understand. What is that? What they should have done, right, is to have a blowout impact. You want to have a radial impact, right? Kind of like when someone blows through like the sound barrier. That's what you kind of want to have. I don't know what the fuck this squiggly bullshit is. I don't know what that is. Because it's not indicating a sense of power, right? Do you get any power from this? I get no power from this. I don't know what the fuck this is. The visual effects artist should be fired. I don't know, man. It just... Okay, so then if they have it charging up like that, why? Right? Why have that goofy presence over it? So they do have that. What? You see it, right? So I'm like, why do they have that goofy little circle over it if they already have that? It's gonna stick out regardless. That's crazy to me. I don't know, man. It is what it is. They thought that, like, oh, we're just gonna add a whole bunch of blood. Whole bunch of blood, and that's gonna be it. That'll give us our M rating. Just whole blood. Another thing I would have liked to see is because here's an idea that I was thinking. I was like, hey, why don't you dismember an enemy and then use their body part to actually, as a weapon? Because in the leaks, they had him, using the sword from a ninja and using the sword and attacking the ninja. I was like, okay, that's freaking awesome. Because, Wolverine does know a whole bunch of martial arts, right? That would have been a cool mechanic. Maybe they have it. Maybe they have it. Maybe they didn't, delete it. But I'm like, yo, once you decapitate, somebody, I don't think they're gonna have decapitations in this. I'm be honest with you. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't know. It seems like it's, they're very sensitive when it comes to the limbs. I've seen a bunch of arms. We've seen legs. Decapitations may be a bit much for them. But I'm like, yo, why not use the arm and then use it as a weapon to attack other enemies, right? Because another aspect I was thinking of, because at first they had like enemies who wore adamantium shields, right? So there was a mechanic where you had to unsheath your claws and punch them. I was like, okay, I'm down for that. That's kind of cool. I get it, right? If the enemy has adamantium, chest plate or whatever, obviously you're not gonna be able to attack them if they have armor. But I'm thinking, hey, once you get them down, why not use them as a meat shield, bro? Why not use them as a meat shield, right? You have this meat shield, and because I'm pretty sure they have the grab mechanic where you grab and you barrage somebody. But I'm like, why not use them as a meat shield and have other enemies attack and their limbs start, being dismembered? So at the end of the fight, you just have this big ass square with a head. But right, because they're wearing adamantium armor. So the only thing that is still there is the adamantium armor. Because the enemies are still trying to attack you, but you're using the enemy as a shield. So while you're attacking, you're using them as a shield, or you could use them as as a charging shield for like the people with guns and stuff. And then while they're firing, you'll see an arm fly off and a leg fly off. But then again, right, it goes back into the gameplay loop where now you can use that arm or that leg and attack the enemies and beat the enemies with it. I don't know. It just seems very, once again, I think they just seem very safe. I think that was the issue that people had with Spider-Man 2, very safe. Because I'm like, I'm not looking for a remaster of X-Men Origins, bro. That's not what I'm looking for. X-Men Origins needs to be the baseline where you start from. Because I'm like, in a move like this, he should have gone through that enemy. Can you imagine if he had gone through that enemy and there's a big ass hole? Imagine Wolverine going through it, right? Doing a cyclone twist. And there's a big ass hole in the enemy. He's like, and he falls down. Bro, let's get fucking Mortal Kombat with this bitch. Like, what are we talking about? You know what? They should have given this to NetherRealm. That's what they should have done. Give Wolverine to NetherRealm Studios, bro. I know they are on their, their Injustice fucking 3, and their Mortal Kombat 1, which was horrible. Maybe, they'll do better with Mortal Kombat 2. But, like, at least have them as a consulting, right? Consult the team of, like, how can we really go far with this, bro? You got an M rating, fam. It's an M-rated game. Why are we doing running sections, bro? Why are we doing walkie-talkie sections? It's an M-rated game. What are you talking about? I want to see some crazy shit. Like, what? And I don't get this at all. What the fuck is this? You can tell this is not an M-rated studio. That's the thing. This isn't an M-rated studio. So you can tell that they're like, oh, what could be M-rated? Blood. We're just going to have blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. Blood. Just more blood. It's like, okay, it's not really it, fam. We need some, like, we get the skeleton, but I don't understand what's the point of the skeleton. Like, what's the point of us seeing that? I just don't get it. I don't get the heart thing. I just don't get the whole, like, that is dope. And in the what do you call it? In the leaks, there's a ninja that throws a sword in you, and you can actually, take it out and throw it at the enemy. Now, I don't know if they actually included that in the game. I don't know. Because in the trailer, it was highlighting. It was glowing. So usually when something's glowing, means the player can interact with it. But I think this is dope. I think that's a dope-ass finisher. I think a lot of the criticisms of the game are unwarranted. Like with the doors, I know people were screaming about the doors. Man, I don't really care about that. When people were talking about the suck to target, right, where it's sucking to the enemy, fam, yeah, why wouldn't I want that? Like, we're not trying to have Demon Souls here, fam. It's not Demon Souls. It's a beat 'em up hack and slash. But you want to know what I really would have liked? Of them to go full Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden. Where if you chop off like the legs, the enemy still tries to come towards you. I would have loved to see that, bro. I would have loved to see an enemy with, or even an enemy with one leg, right? Where he's hopping trying to get you, or he's attacking and then you chop off one of his legs and then he starts shooting at you with one leg. You're like, this motherfucker's shooting at me with one leg? I would have loved to see that, especially with the ninjas. Like with the ninjas, I don't think the ninjas should be able to be killed so easily. Like, I get that they doing the dodging thing, but guess what they did, bro? It's the same AI from Spider-Man 2 with the symbiotes. Y'all know the green symbiotes that when you try to attack them, they dodge? That shit was so fucking irritating, bro. That shit was so fucking irritating. They're like, you want to know what's complicated AI? Or the guys who shoot the harpoons at you? You're attacking them, and then they kick you off. And it's like, I'm fucking Spider-Man. How is a regular human being, going to just kick me off of them and then jump away from me? Huh? What? It was so horrible. But with this, I would have loved to see, like, dismemberment and these ninjas, right? Because regular thugs, they just die. But the ninjas, like, they're still crawling to, like, attack you. That would have been cool. And sure, you could borrow from other games. I don't think anyone's upset at games that borrow from other games, as long as you do it well and it fits within your narrative. No one has an issue with that, bro. If there's a mechanic in another game that you think would better fit your game, fucking use it. But I'm like, how uninspiring is this UI? Like, fam. Listen, this is what they're showing us, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all we can judge from it. Now you can say, oh, there's way more in the yeah, cool. That's all we can judge from it. It's what you show us. And what developers show us is what they think is gonna get us fucking hyped to buy the game. That's the whole point of marketing, right? You want someone to pre-order the game and buy the game. What is this UI up the top, bro? Like, this is like, this is even, I won't even say UI 101. They literally have a bar with flames on it, bro. Are y'all seeing this shit? This is the rage meter. A bar with flames on it. Is this fucking Ghost Rider? I would expect this from Ghost Rider. What the fuck? Why do we have flames, bro? This visual language is inconsistent with everything in the game. Lucas, you haven't played everything in the game. Fam, everything they've shown us, where the fuck do you see the element of flames anywhere? Why? Why are there flames? What? Huh? I don't even, like, it doesn't even make any sense. And then, right, that flame, you would think maybe there's a flame with his claws or anything or something. No. Everything just turns black and white. Except the blood. Fam, y'all have no, and then look at the blood. Look at this shit. What are we talking about? It just seems, I don't know. I just want better for my game, bro. That's all. I just want better. Like, fam, what? 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 How does the fucking blood have shadow? Why is there a shadow underneath the blood? That denotes that it's hovering above the fucking ground if there's a shadow. Like, it just doesn't make it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like, this is supposed to be the rage mode, and look at that. Why is there something telling me they just got to do better? Do you see this, bro? This is telling you someone's about to shoot. You're telling me 5 years, all the games out there, this is how you signal to the player someone's about to shoot? This isn't Spider-Man, right? This is Wolverine. They give us this to let us know, hey, someone's about to shoot you. Okay, all right. Do you want to know what, even in Arkham games, what does Arkham games do when someone's about to shoot you? Do they have a notifier of someone's about to shoot you? No, because he's fucking Batman, right? He's fucking Batman. You're not going to have a notifier letting someone know that you're about to shoot them fucking miles away. What does the camera do? It angles, right? It pivots the camera. What does that signal? What does that signify to the player? That Batman is aware of his surroundings. That Batman's aware of his surroundings. When someone's about to grab you, do they do a little, oh, look, someone's about to grab you from here? No, they pivot the camera around so you can see, hey, someone's running towards you. It's just like, it's just little tweaks like that that really show that they understand. This is fucking slop. This is like, yo, we don't have time to come up with like cool ideas to notify the player that someone's about to shoot them. Give them a little bendy circle. Okay, so I have an idea for rage mode. We're gonna have the claws. They're gonna be on fire. You know, no. We don't have time for that. Okay, we're not gonna do all that. That takes way too much time to implement. Here's what we're gonna do: black out everything except the blood and the enemies. Wait, what? But this is supposed to be like the real special, you know, the hype, right? The hype move. This is the super move for the player. It's got to look cool. No. It'll be fine, right? Okay, at least let me design the bar. I want to have a bar where maybe it comes up from the side or it shows maybe it goes on his claws or something. No. Just do a fucking bar, do a white bar, and do another bar. I want you to duplicate that bar, cut it into, segment it, okay? Make 3 segments, and then put flames on it. Put flames on it? What? Why would we put flames on it? Well, you know, God of War had something like that. It you know, denoted that he's angry, right? Rage. And that's what we're going to denote here. Okay. All right. In Arkham, they got spider senses. I agree. That was fucking stupid. I hate them for that for the rest of my life. Because Batman moves like Spider-Man. Batman moves like Spider-Man. But I'm like, I get it. It's a rhythm game. All right, fine. I guess that's one way to notify the player. But I'm like, there's just so much you can do with the Wolverine. I thought for a second that they were like doing a dual attack. That's what it looks like. Which I think is fucking awesome. Right? I think that's cool, right? That's fucking awesome if they're doing what I think they're doing, right? Because it looks like he's jumping off of the back of the other enemy. Which is dope. Which is what I would probably do in my game with the hand. I'd have probably synchronized attacks from the enemies. And he jumps up and knees the guy in the fucking face. I hope that's what they did, bro. I genuinely hope that's what they did. Genuinely hope that's what they did. They have like synchronized attacks. That would be dope. Fucking knees them in the face. Which is cool. Anyways. I wanted more from Phantom Blade Zero. I think they're just fucking, you know, they're jacking themselves off at this point. At this point, they're like, yeah, you like that, don't you? Oh, yeah, you see that? You see that boss fight? Oh, shit. Bro, we're showing you 3 boss fights. That means we got way more boss fights coming up, bro. Oh, yeah, you like that? Oh, I bet you want to play the game, huh? You want to play this shit, don't you? You want to fucking play this. This shit looks cool as fuck, huh? Yeah, pre-order this bitch. I'm like, okay, we get it, bro. We get it. You got some hot shit. We got the story. He's got 60 days. You know, we got it, bro. We okay, enough with the fucking jerking off in front of us. Like they're just stroking their own shit right now. It's like, okay, we get it. We fucking get it. The world looks cool. You've showed us this gameplay before. The fact that y'all have, fucking 50 weapons with upgrades is fucking insane. You're just jerking off your shit right now. We get it. You got the sauce, okay? You got it, bro. You got it, okay? You got it. All right? You got it. Either give us a fucking demo or push up the release date. All right? We don't want to see anymore. You got it. You got it, bro. You that motherfucking studio. You got it. We understand. You that motherfucking game. We get it. We get it. All right? Goodness fucking gracious. Yeah, they just styling on us for no reason. It's like, fam, we're not near the release date yet, bro. Like, it's like, what? What are we talking about? It's fucking August. Like, chill. We got 2 more months. Fucking 3 months, because it comes out on what, the 29th? Like, what? You're at the end of the fucking month. They're like, yeah, you want to know who else we got? We got Donnie Yen, bro. Yeah, bro. Donnie Yen was a fucking creative director, a creative consultant for the combat. We're calling it Kung Fu Punk. Okay, bitch, we get it. We understand. Yes, the shit looks cool. Yes, we're gonna buy it. Oh, no, we're not done. We're not done. Because they said 30 primary weapons, 25 secondary weapons, known as Phantom Edges. Like, fam, what? We get it, bro. We get it. They're like, we have 3D audio. Oh, yeah, we're not even done. We got 3D audio. Yeah, this shit is hot.
And Crimson Viper twin blades work in tandem. The length of the White Serpent allows you to fling the Crimson Viper.
Then they have hidden bosses as well? Like, you have hidden bosses as well? So, bruh, the shit that they're showing us is probably like the tip.
For ranged attacks.
No homo. They're just
the fluid steel of the soft
they're showing us the tip of the game.
An opponent's guard, striking targets cleanly.
I don't want to see anymore. Seeing any more of this game is just gonna get me fucking upset. While in the meantime, they got everyone hyping up this.
The thing is, enemies get weakened in this state nearly instantly, and a critical strike is basically an instant takedown in brutal fashion.
Why we have to watch this shit?
So you could jump between enemies doing some of the most brutal execution animations in the game, and you could do this back to back until your rage ends. Yeah. It was kind of reminiscent of the Ghost mode in Ghost of Tsushima, so it's always something awesome that you want to pull off. Actual combat is, I found myself more or less just running into fights. It was just more fun. Now, while the combat was the thing I probably liked most, it didn't take long to realize that Insomniac is putting a much bigger emphasis on Wolverine's story here. This definitely feels much more...
Like, why do we need this? Do you see this? We're not fucking retarded. We have eyes. And they should, if you're blind, they should have accessibility options. We don't need blue fucking arrows on the side of the screen to tell us that there's the enemy there. Bitch, you have a whole ass fucking blue circulatory system. Why are you showing us a blue fucking arrow on the side? Like, if we can't see the enemy by now, then we deserve to die.
This definitely feels...
We deserve to die, bro. I don't understand. That shit is so irritating. It's like, look, whoa. See the enemy here? There's an enemy here. I'm motherfucking Wolverine. They should be scared of me. I don't give a fuck how many enemies there are. I don't give a fuck where they are. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why do I need this blue little fucking arrow on the side to tell me that there's an enemy there? Nigga, we can see the big ass blue, the blue heart you made. You telling me you have to make a blue heart that's visible 500 miles away? Like, I didn't even understand, right? If this wasn't visible until you got up closer to the enemy, that would make a little more sense. If this is what you wanted to do, that would make a little more sense. But now, you're telling me I'm fucking retarded. That's what you're telling me. Because I need to have a blue arrow on the side to let me know there's an enemy. And then you also have to have a blue fucking heart. A blue circulatory system, right? And then, look how stupid they think we are. There's a circle to let you know that you can attack them. This is a preemptive circle. If you were to press square right now, it won't do anything. It's letting you know that, hey, yeah, you can attack them right now. You can attack them right now. It's not until you get close enough. Bruh, The Last of Us 2 did this. And they didn't do this for enemies. You want to know what they did it for? For interactive fucking objects. That's what they would do it for. If there was like an object that you can interact with, there would be a dot to denote to the player, hey, you can interact with this. And then upon you getting closer, the dot would turn into a square or circle, whatever the button it is that you needed to press to have the contextual animation. They're doing this on enemies. Huh? Fam, I get that I can attack them from the back. Pause. You want to know why I know we can do this? Because the little intro to the fucking mission, the intro to the mission is letting me know that I can do this. Now, if you're telling me, hey, you can do a range attack, right? You can do the range attack at them. Cool. Awesome. Why do I need to know that, bro? Why do I need to know that? How about, hey, how about in showing me this little dot, if I can do the ranged attack, the leap, how about I just do it? How about that? It's just brain dead, bro. Just brain dead. Treat me like fucking stupids. Here we go with the enemies. You see the... Hey, do you notice the enemies on the side? Oh, that's the blue. I guess that's the blue to show you that, hey, you're going the wrong way. Hey, the blue's over here. Where are you going? The blue path is over here. The scent that you're supposed to be tracking is over here. The scent you're supposed to be tracking is over there. Where are you going? The scent is over there. Okay. Gotcha. Nightmare doors. Yes. Anyways, like, this is not texture work in 2025. She looks like they didn't even do a texture pass on her. I'm just saying. She looks like they didn't even do a texture pass on her. It looks like a flat matte coloring. It's unacceptable in 2026. Anyways. Enough of this. This is hurting my eyes. Let's get back to, like,
crushing those defenses requires the
get back to peak, bro. Arkham Knight had a fear meter, but Wolverine doesn't get one. Can't stand Insomniac, bro. It is what it is, bro. I mean, Insomniac is just not that... They're just not that dev team, bro. As much as I would like them to be that team, I have more faith in Insomniac than the people who are telling you to just be happy. I think it's a travesty that that Sunset Overdrive has better traversal than Spider-Man. I think it's a travesty, to be honest with you. I think it's a travesty that Sunset Overdrive has better traversal.
My family got killed
like
by a
what?
Miata.
Fucking crazy. I think this is where they're good at, bro. Cartoony, you know. This is their bread and butter. Their bread and butter is this. And I don't have a problem with it. When they start doing realistic stuff, that's where shit goes south. Anyways, Phantom Blade is obviously game of the year.
Apart distant enemy formations with a
Obviously
single
game
shot,
of the year.
or ignite self-destructing
Bro, do you understand how pissed I am that they have GTA 6 gameplay behind a paywall? Like, why are people okay with this? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. The fact that they have GTA 6 gameplay behind a paywall. Like, why are we accepting this? Because you understand all that's going to do is going to have other companies do the same thing. And they're like, well, if GTA 6 did it, we can do it. Well, are you going to bring the same level of polish and quality that GTA 6 is presumed to be bringing? No. So why the fuck do you think you can do what GTA 6 does? Well, because we have a game, and GTA 6 is a game. No. People are buying GTA 6 for an experience. You have a fucking game. They have an experience. You're not the fucking same. But anyways, they are destroying gaming. I genuinely believe that, yeah. With the whole digital shit, horrible, bro. Fucking horrible. But it is what it is. I think we're about to play Black Flag. I think we're about to. I've never played Black Flag, so I may try it. We may try it, see if I like it. If I don't like it, we'll stop. Get to Marvel Rivals. I've been working on the camera for my game. Trying to get that camera working. Works. Doesn't it? Jeez. We need Spider Combat update. You want to see how it looks? I mean, I have it on the other screen. I'm still working on it. I'm just testing out certain ideas. I think the enemy AI is good for now. I have to just repolish. I just have to polish up the animations. That's going to take time because a lot of this is placeholder animations. Hold on. A lot of these are placeholder animations for the enemy AI. I have a custom web danger sense that I commissioned. Looks pretty fucking dope. But right now I'm working on the camera to make sure the camera isn't penetrating. So making sure that the camera but these are old animations. So the enemy AI was crazy to get done, bro. But I have it so in case you go near somebody, they should attack. Right? He attacks. But all that's left is just the animations for the enemy AI. That's it. And then I'm redoing the dodge. Hold on. I'm redoing it. So what I'm going to do with the dodge is that you can dodge if you push forward and dodge, he'll go in between your legs, in between the enemy's legs. If you just hit dodge, if there's an enemy behind you, instead of because this is all placeholder shit. But goddamn. But instead of doing that, he'll actually backflip on top of an enemy. Okay, I keep getting hit. But and then we're having it where I have to redo the enemy AI once I get in the animation, because what I want is after you dodge, obviously, there's an enemy behind you. You can the enemy will hit the other enemy, and then there's gonna be a follow up to the dodge. So I have to. A lot of that's just animation. Like the AI programming of this is already set up. I just have to do the animations for the enemy so they don't look janky. Yeah. And then I have to put in the new combo. This is the old one. So I had a what do you call it? A sync marker. I took that from the GDC talk that Spider-Man 2 had. So anytime you hit an enemy, it'll sync up with the actual animation of how I animated it. No matter where you are. The trans attacks haven't been they're root motion, but I haven't addressed them yet. I haven't tweaked them yet. Dang, keep getting fucking hit. Bitch. Yeah, so the perfect dodge if you hit it at the last. So, also with the dodge, so that's going to be, so there's going to be, I want levels, right? So I'm basing my game off of platinum design, which is if you have certain mechanics, you have at least 3 mechanics, but they go deep. So with the perfect dodge, this would be the perfect dodge if you just hit it at, okay, if you don't get hit. Okay, that, I did it too early. So if you hit it right before, that'll be the perfect dodge. If you hit forward and perfect dodge, he'll grab the attack and make the attacker punch themselves. Or I want the option of he can redirect the attack to someone else. So that'll be like, because I got that from, one thing I liked from Metal Gear Vengeance was the parry. The parry is attack plus forward at the moment of attack. So instead of doing that right now, one of the verbs that we have is dodge, right? So forward and dodge will actually redirect the attack or at the enemy or at another enemy. Regular perfect dodge just makes the enemy miss and staggers them. So they'll have a stagger bar. And then once the stagger bar gets completed, they'll be in like a stun state, but not the stupid, Mortal Kombat stun state. I want more of a visual language where you don't have to have, a circle above their head. So I'm going to have them bending over, like taking deep breaths and shit like that. And there's going to be, so what you're going to have is you're going to have levels to the, holy shit, fuck. You're going to have levels to the stagger, right? So the first time you do a perfect dodge, they may just, recover fast. The second time you do a perfect dodge, they'll stumble. And then the third time, for regular enemies, they'll actually be staggered, right? And they'll be taking breaths, like, shit like that. And that'll be, because how everyone's up right now, the visual language will be, well, you'll see them bending over, right? They'll be bending over with both hands on their knees trying to catch their breath. And then upon then, I want the player to be able to use them like a tool. So I want to have to be able to use them like nunchucks, where you're like using the enemy as nunchucks, maybe swing them around for an AoE. I just want something unlocked besides just the regular finisher. Now, with the finishers is going to be once you gather enough. It's going to be similar to Miles Morales, right? If you do enough combos or whatever, it'll unlock a finisher. So the finisher is only going to be if you're playing well. If you get hit, it'll restart the attacks and stuff. God damn. Okay, as you can see, the enemies are pretty fucking relentless. And then I have an intensity meter. So the intensity meter, I think I got that from GDC as well. I think it was God of War. It was God of War, and then their GDC talk, God of War, they had a little intensity meter that based off of how you play, the enemy will be more aggressive or less aggressive. Okay, my perfect dodge is a little slow on that. But how I'm viewing it, it's gonna be fucking dope. I have it planned out before I actually implement it. That way I don't waste time in animating. So I can just go from a quick sketch up, a mock up. And then I wanted more of to be able to go from enemy to enemy to enemy. Okay, if I don't get fucking hit, right? Right? So you see how he hit him? Because I dodged in front of him. I just got to fix that animation. But that... So that's the goal, is to attack and then have someone, right? They stumble into each other. So that's one of the... That's going to be like one of the meta of the gameplay, is to attack someone. And then have them stumble into another enemy. But that's got to be programmed. And animated. Okay, let me see if I can do it again. Oh shit, I fucked up that perfect dodge. God damn. There we go. Yeah, that's just it's just a lot of animating, bro. I'm just saying, you know, with life, you know, I don't have the same amount of time to animate, really. And then if you don't have the time to animate, well then you gotta hire someone, right? Well, that costs monies to hire someone. So it's just, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, that's where we're at right there. I have the ideas in my head. I just have to
Enemies before.
I just have to you know, to do them. That's really it. Gotta animate them, and then gotta program them, and then gotta test them. So right now is working on the camera to make sure the camera doesn't, you know, bug out or glitch out. The enemy AI is set for right now. It'll obviously be tweaked the more I add to the game, right? But and then the combos, it's just a lot of animation. Are you a Souls fan? Recommend checking out Mortal Shell 2. It doesn't look too bad. I'm not in the mood for Souls, to be honest with you. Although I did see the reviews of Souls, Mortal Shell 2. And look, all the reviews were pretty solid. What if Wolverine wins Game of the Year? If Wolverine wins Game of the Year, I'll shave off all my fucking hair, bro. I'll shave my beard, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, my hair, everything. I did my first walk cycle for a class last September. Can you look at it and tell me what to do better? Yeah, shoot. Send it over in the Discord, right? You still do game night with the audience or not? Yeah, we still do it. We just haven't had games to do it. Besides Marvel Rivals. That's what we've been playing. But we're about to play Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I've never played Black Flag. So it's going to be a new experience for me. But yes, Spider Combat is, I am working on it every fucking day. Every day. Every day. And because there was a lot of mechanics that I had in mind that just didn't pan out. Right? I was like, I could do better than that. Or I was like, that's not really cool enough. So with the dodge, as you guys know, it was just gonna be a perfect dodge. So the original perfect dodge was gonna be a Arkham Combat counter, right? If you perfect dodge, he would, you know, counter the attack and something like that. I was like, that really doesn't feel like Spider-Man, and that's already been done before. And the amount of animations to keep it fresh probably won't be able to do that. So it'll probably get a bit trite, get boring, and I don't want that. And then also it didn't feel like Spider-Man because it stops the gameplay and you're watching a canned animation. And I really wanted a flow to the combat. I wanted him constantly to be moving, right? And there is no air combat. So I was like, I've got to really hone in on the ground combat. I've got to hone in on his movement. His movement is going to be the determining factor of the game. So that's where, you know, the perfect dodge started to branch out. It was like, okay, what if we have, you know, the dodge underneath? And now we have the gameplay of under and over. Because one of the rough animations I did, I'm trying to see if I can show it of what I had in mind. Where is it? Hold on. There we go. Let me see if I can play it. I don't think it'll play. But let me see if I can show it. This was like way early into design. We should try Among Us again, and I sent it to you in the DMs on Discord. Black Flag is my first AC, and I meant last semester. Oh shit, Black Flag is your first Assassin's Creed game? God dang, bruh. Have you played the new Marvel game, Marvel Tokon's Fighting Souls? It came out last week. I have it. I just haven't played it. And I'm not really looking to get into it, to be honest with you. Unless you're saying it's easy to get into. Are you saying it's easy to get into? Like when it comes to like gameplay? Because I know Mortal Kombat 11 was pretty intense. I enjoyed every second. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed every second, but that was pretty intense. With the flawless blocking and knowing like knowing the frame data to all the characters and the advantages and all that. That was pretty intense. So I see Tokon and I'm like, tag games, bro, like Marvel vs. Capcom and shit like that. It's usually like a bunch of fucking data, bro, that you have to know to be good at the game. There's like a bunch of data. You really have to be labbing your character against every other character in the game to be competent in the game. And I'm just like, I really don't have the time like that, bro. I wish, but I don't have the time. Where is keyframe? Here we go. So this was like an animation sample that, as you can see, you see all the references that I have for Spider-Man. Like a whole bunch. I have capoeira, dodges, vaulting, anyways. But this was like something I animated to get a feel of how I wanted him to move in the game, right? So this is what I'm going for. So you got a vault. Obviously, I was like, okay, so how do I... Because this is something that Platinum Games says to do, and I thought that was a really good idea. In their GDC talk, they're like, hey, put your player in a situation, and then, you know, see how because their whole philosophy is, what is it? That it's not necessarily the player and how you react, it's what the enemy does that forces you to react. So in this case, I'm like, okay, how I want him to do is like, hey, I want you know, if the enemies are attacking, I want him to, you know, jump over or use their, you know, their momentum against them. Even with the vault mechanic. The vault mechanic initially was gonna have the enemy stagnant, where you just jump on them and jump off. But now I'm like, okay, what if the enemy staggers a little bit? Now it becomes a positioning game where you get on this enemy to stagger, to jump and vault over onto this, you know, to this platform to get to this area to do this attack or whatever. But yeah, it just takes time. Takes time. But I have a whole bunch of reference of all the Spider-Man games, of all TASM, Dead or Alive, Kip Ups. It's just a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit. And it's a lot of, okay, what can I use for the game? What can I use for the game? How do I incorporate this into the game? Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I watched the first episode of Lanterns. Like I said, I didn't hate it. I did not like the ending, but I think the ending's, I genuinely think the ending is a fake out. I could be wrong, but I think the ending is a fake out. But so far, it has my attention. It has my attention. One of the criticisms I have is he says Junior too much and becomes forced. It's like Junior this, Junior that. Hey, you know, listen, Junior, you're not gonna get the suit, Junior. Okay, Junior, go over here, Junior. Hey, Junior. I'm like, okay, we get it. We get it. He's junior. We got it. Let's ease up. But yeah, I like it. It's all right. I wish Stewart would show, I don't know, a little more personality. I did not like that sex scene spoiler in the car. I did not like that at all, bro, to be honest with you. Seeing that scene and how he used the ring, I was like, I don't want him to have the ring. He's not worthy of the ring, bro. He's not worthy of the ring at all. That's how I view it. I didn't like that at all. I was like, this is fucking gross. And she's not even attractive, bro. If we're going to be honest. I'm like, Negro, that's what you smashing? That's really what you hitting? Lord. It must be rough in the Lantern Corps. It must be rough out there in the Lantern Corps. I'm like, hot damn. Anyways, that's just me. But I'm interested to hear what's happening. I do like Hal. That's why I'm like, I don't like that ending. I'm like, what? Especially when during the interrogation scene, I was like, that was really well written. Really well written, really well acted. Where he's like, listen, you talking or you blowing up? What we doing here, fam? Let's go let's go about it. What we doing? It reminded me of like an old school like Western where it's like I really like that, bro. After you smash a few aliens, maybe your taste in women changes. Maybe. Maybe that is possible. Look at little Green Lantern Jr. You gonna cry? Hopefully they don't do Hal Jordan like that. I'm hoping that this is all just a big mix-up or something, or that's like a Martian or a something, bro. Because if that's how they do it, I'm not really happy about it. Anyways, we're gonna start off Black Flag. We're gonna start our playthrough. See how long it lasts. I'll catch y'all in a few. Phantom Blade, easy game of the year.